Spooky Party would be next.
I understand that's a working title.
We are going to change the name on that one.
I would concur in the fact that those words never actually appear in the lyric.
It's kind of a nod to our foundation. Like, Infamous started as kind of like a spooky theatrical rock band, and Spooky Party, it kind of nods to that.
That is probably my favorite song of the album, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that I absolutely love Siren songs. Like when you have this haunting vocal lines that just like lure you in, bring you in. I love that. It's so much fun. So from the nerdy perspective, we get to do these very nice tensions with the instruments and with Daniel's voice.
It just builds so much energy, and it's a little mysterious, a little sexy, and a little spooky. And we did something different on that one in the sense that there's an organ solo.
So it was a bit of a different process. This was one that we had never performed live, and it took a lot of just learning at home before coming in.
I wasn't sure what to expect when I said, write an organ solo, but he came back and we were like, okay.
There were a lot of sections that needed to be filled in, have parts written, and that was new. I muddled through figuring out just what to put where. Came in and we workshopped a few things and wound up with a finished product that should be pretty decent.
It's interesting. Daniel and I had a discussion the other day about I said his music was very guitar centric, that as it came, there's a lot of guitars in it, and he said no, I don't think it is. I think it's but this one really feels like that to me. It's interesting. Over the course of production, I think at last count there were about 600 guitar players in this band, something like that. There are a lot of guitar players in the Infamous, and obviously I'm being glib, but
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I wasn't counting. He just kept sort of bringing guitar players in, that all of whom could really play, which was really interesting to me. Rather than having one guitar player play a bunch of parts, he has several guitar players playing one part. So that's interesting. This song, I think, really sort of showcases that. There are a lot of different rhythm guitar parts being played by different players. There's some really good solos. I mean, there's some really good musicians in this band, for sure.
I'm also going to note that Spooky Party was also a really good testament to Ursula. Ursula is one of the vocalists, vocal trio, and she documents not every note that is sung in the band. She's got a binder you could kill a man with.
I'm the nerd, so I like to keep good track of our harmonies, what we do, who does what, and create the sheet music for it. So showing up and be like, okay, so we're gonna change to this now, and we're going to do it on the spot. It's just like panic mode. So I'm pretty sure Daniel got tired of hearing, but this is what we wrote. I brought it, it's printed out.
And this song was a very good testament to Ursula's hard get up and go.
And then me coming back the next day with blank sheet music so I can rewrite it and bring it back home to rewrite it again. Because I document everything, as you've mentioned before.
Yes. And she was actually present for a little bit of the lyric writing process, and she was very responsible for the concept of the song.
I don't know, I just really love how it turned out and like that effect it had. So just from the musical standpoint, I absolutely love that song. It was so much fun to do.